Hello again. Uh, Today I want to get in the word and talk about calling. What are some things as a collective that we're all called to do? In Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21, it says, "Since you have heard about Yeshua and have learned the truth that comes from him, throw off your old sinful nature and your former way of life, which is corrupted by lust and deception. Instead, let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes. Put on your nature and created to be like God, truly righteous and holy." What I want you to do is notice the wording. This isn't a suggestion. He's not asking us to do this. This is a command. Throw off your old sinful nature and your former way of life. In Matthew, I believe it's chapter 5, it talks about plucking out your eye metaphorically, casting away your sin, cutting off your arm that causes you to sin, and so that can be cast into hell rather than your entire body, right? We have to be able to control ourselves. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28, he that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down and without walls, right? Being in control of your own spirit is very crucial. So one of our callings is to throw away our old life, right? Yeshua tells the rich man to sell everything that he owns and to follow him, right? But the rich man couldn't do it because he loved the world so much. We have to break away from that. We have to, if we want to truly follow Christ. And another calling that we have, we're called to help each other. And let me see. In Proverbs chapter 25, verse 21 through 22, it says, "If your enemies are hungry, give them food to eat. If they are thirsty, give them water to drink. You will heap burning coals of shame on their heads, and the Lord will reward you." And this verse actually complements the Matthew 25 verse where Yeshua says, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. For I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink." What you've done for the least of your brothers and sisters, you've also done for me. That's the mindset that we also have to have when we're helping someone, that we're also doing it for Yeshua. Now, Christ also calls us to not be easily influenced. In Romans chapter 12, verse 21, it says, "Don't let evil conquer you, but conquer evil by doing good." And then in chapter 13, verse 13, it says, "Because we belong to the day, we must live decent lives for all to see. Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties, and drunkenness, or in sexual promiscuity, in immoral living, or in quarreling and jealousy. Instead, clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Christ, and don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires." Who you keep around yourself is very important. Psalm 1:1 says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." Corinthians 15, "Bad company corrupts good character." So you always need discernment to know if the people you have around you are good or not, and good for your faith, and good for you, and good for your walk in Christ.